Let's get it. Let's get it, baby. All right, hold on. I just have to change the Twitch title. Nightmare mode. The dark ages. Where's the heavy guitars? Where's the breakdown? Unbelievable. It better be coming. Where's the breakdown? Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Doom, the Dark Ages. Just so you guys are aware, I've played about 75 to 80% of the game already on a review code copy. So we're going to be playing on Nightmare mode tonight. And it's going to be hard. But without further ado, my right foot is cramping right now. Here we go. All right, hold on. Let me turn this down a little bit. Nightmare. Choose this difficulty if you need more than just a challenge. You want a swift and punishing death if you make a mistake. Enemies hit extremely hard. Enemies are extremely aggressive. Now, Pandemonium and Ultra Nightmare are Nightmare difficulty, but they have like permadeath challenges. So this is kind of the hardest difficulty. Let's go. Oh, I thought the guitars were coming back in. About to do a little headbanging again. We're going to leave everything on default for Nightmare mode. Start game. I'd love to get... Oh. In the Age of Fire and Ruin, when the legions of hell first set a foot upon Argent Danur, another came, an outsider, his path to their world carved in blood, for the demons could not escape his wrath. The Night Sentinels, desperate and broken, saw in him a weapon. Their gods, ever watchful, saw something more. They bestowed upon him strength beyond mortal flesh, speed beyond thought, a gift, now tethered to their will. Hey, Anonymous, David, Frab, what's up? Heath, Iceman, Smircho, Elias, Mithril, Bro Wolf. Here we go. Who the hell is that?
Another fool's errand, witch. You have wasted our time once again.
We will not leave here until the heart of Argent is found. It is close.
The Horde will tear this village to pieces, but our time is running out. Soon, the humans will summon him.
Yeah, I agree, I feel.
King Novi, we found their entry point. It doesn't make sense, sir.
The barrier is still holding, but our scans show that 3 portals were open from inside the village.
The demons couldn't get past the barrier, so their followers are letting them in.
Send me in. What are we waiting for?
The transports. How much time?
Get me the new bishop. Valen's armored division is still an hour away.
We could try and launch the Atlant.
There's no time. Bishop Creed. We need him.
Classic 90s sci-fi story going on here, and I love it.
Commander.
Guy needs some Ozempic.
Fira, this temple must remain guarded.
The village of Colleen is a mining settlement. If it falls,
Hey, Ian.
everything will be destroyed, including your Sentinel energy reserves.
It's probably going to be extremely loud. I'll have to turn it down a little bit.
Launch the Slayer.
Here we go. Here we go. Let's freaking go, baby.
Total purification targeted for the village of Kalim.
Shit. Oh, shit. Locked and loaded.
Launching Slayer in 3, 2,
1.
release.
Impact confirmed. The Slayer has been activated.
While using shield block, you can lock onto target. When the lock-on is active, press left mouse button to shield charge at them. That's loud. Let's try 55. So when I was playing before, I needed music at 100 because it wasn't loud enough for me. So we're going to leave music at 100 and the sound effects at 70%. Honestly, one of my biggest complaints, believe it or not, after playing through like 75% of the game was that the music wasn't really that good overall. I never thought I would say that for a Doom game, and I'm also like, I grew up as a big metalhead. Like, I love my metal music. There's some good songs. There's just no like really outstanding ones, and it was missing in that aspect is how I felt. Overall, I thought it was a pretty good game. I'm excited to jump back into it right now on Nightmare mode and test it out here. I was questioning the $70 price tag, even though it is a Game Pass game, because there's a few systems that feel a little cheap. Some of the visuals look a little cheap in different parts. So $70 is top of the line, you know, Class A, AAA price tag, the best you can get in the industry. So I was questioning that a little bit, but overall, I was having fun when I was playing. So, all right, let's get back into it. Yeah, I'm gonna show you guys the FPS. I died? That doesn't count. That doesn't count. Alright, deathless runs, though. That doesn't count. That was some bullshit.
Impact confirmed. The Slayer has been activated.
Damn, this mode is hard. Holy crap. Can't believe it. I almost died twice. Some of this ammo. The red is ammo. So as the game actually has kind of like a slow start to it, believe it or not. It doesn't pick up for like a couple hours, in my opinion, when you get access to more guns and stuff. But I really like the early on levels because they got that dark medieval like fantasy vibe mixed with the sci-fi. Oh, shit. Alright, when demon takes enough damage, they'll become dazed. Press E near a dazed demon to execute them. And as we progress here, like, I'm gonna get access to, like, different forms of melee weapons. And of course, there's so many different guns in this game. Starting off with just the shotgun right now. I'm feeling on point right now. I'm feeling good.
The Slayer is dangerous. Keep your distance.
Okay, I don't think my webcam's blocking anything besides ammo and the type of gun that I'm using, so I'm just gonna leave it where it's at for now.
Ensign, do you have a lock on the Slayer's location?
I don't remember a chainsaw, but your shield kind of turns into like a version of the chainsaw in a way.
Confirmed. Weapon drop incoming in 3,
Hey, Stargazer.
2,
What's up, Stony?
1.
M-Rush. Alright, here's our second weapon. Oh, this is our melee weapon. Or a special melee attack. The Power Gauntlet. Press E to perform a melee attack with your Power Gauntlet. The Power Gauntlet can store up to 3 charges, allowing for damaging melee combos. Striking a demon with a melee attack will drop ammo for all of your weapons. The Power Gauntlet charges regenerate over time by finding melee ammo in the world. Demons hit by the power gauntlet can falter, creating an opening for additional combos. Cool thing about playing on this difficulty is I'm gonna have to take advantage of probably every possible thing that the game offers. Check the dossier real fast. We have our combat shotgun and then our melee. We'll get to the upgrade systems here soon, but we're gathering gold, rubies, and wraith stones for upgrades. Hey, Laura. There's the melee, and we can get our charges again. Just starts off really basic, and then it starts getting crazier the more that we go here. I think it wants me to do a 3 combo melee charge. 2, 3. How many times I gotta do this? There we go. Look at that, isn't that cool? I think I'm playing on pretty much the highest settings that you can have right now, just so you guys know. Should be on... So we're on Nightmare. Resolution 2560. Field of view up to 105, and then everything's pretty much on Ultra Nightmare settings here for the quality, so the best you can get. The performance is actually pretty damn good. I was getting like 120 plus on Ultra Nightmare settings. Yo, Guck, what's up, man? Thanks for 45 months of channel membership. If you're killed in combat, a life sigil can be consumed to revive you and refill your health. If you run out of life sigils and die, you'll restart from the last checkpoint. Okay, let's get through this damn tutorial. Get out into the world. Point of no return objective markers look like this. Once you pass through a point of no return, you cannot go back. All right, here we go. Kick the music on. Let's go. Come on. Get me pumped up. Yes, sir. The amount of damage that I'm taking is actually insane. Almost dead again. Come on, when's this gonna stop? Is that it? There we go. Be aggressive to stay alive. I like that. All right.
The main gate is under lockdown. There's a key in the nearby church. Route in the location.
Oh, it's pretty good, Guck. The music's all right. It's not bad overall. One of my criticisms was that they needed better music overall. I think they fired their, or they didn't rehire the previous Doom composer, so it kind of makes sense. Okay, 84 HP. Alright, here we go. Find the key is our objective. Green Hell Surge projectiles can be parried with a well-timed shield block. This is like a really important mechanic in this game, because you'll see a lot of those green Hell Surges coming at you throughout the entire campaign. You can get like special add-ons, modifiers to your parry, to where like it'll send like a surge of electricity back and stuff like that. Block right before getting a green Hell Surge projectile deflected back towards your attacker. Parrying attacks recharge your melee strikes faster. Yo, Zach! What's up, man? Holy crap, dude. That's a We'll have to catch up sometime, man. I'll ask Steve how I can contact you. Thanks for stopping in. I want to come out and visit you one of these days. I wish these tutorial messages would go away. There we go. Alright, we're feeling pretty good so far. Keep in mind, WolfheartFPS in my name. FPS comes from controller use, so I don't know how well I'm going to do with mouse and keyboard. Still kind of a noob with this. Once dazed, some demons are vulnerable to glory strikes. Glory strikes can disable attacks or even weaken demons, but they will not kill them. Glory holes drop health. Okay, not too bad so far. I was playing, when I was playing on the review code, I was playing back and forth between ultra-violent difficulty and the normal difficulty, and it got pretty challenging, so I'm expecting to probably hit a couple of difficulty spikes or walls at some point here. Zach, why the hell are you becoming a channel member?
Ground zero. Key located.
Thanks, man. I'm gonna PayPal you. I'm gonna PayPal you the monthly charge. Yeah, the glory hole attack. What's up, Mr. Hardcore? Just a little FYI. This is gonna be a little bit different tonight, y'all. You know, we're not playing a chill RPG, so I'm probably gonna miss a lot of the chat. With that said, usually in games like this where you have to focus all the way in, the chat's a lot more quiet than when we're playing an RPG. So, hey, Mary. What's up, Nikki? Gonna play Eternal on pass, waiting for the 15th on these days. Yeah, I would definitely recommend waiting until the 15th. Don't pay the extra $35. I don't think it's worth it. Okay, let's go. Press backspace to bring up the AutoMap and view the mission area in your dossier. Your AutoMap will show where you have been and where you have yet to go. It will also reveal valuable items that are nearby, so be sure to check it regularly. Okay. Damn, it's like 90 degrees in my room right now. I'm gonna have to put the AC on like 55 while I'm playing this game. I don't know if I'm going to do a review or not, Chris. If I was going to do one, I would have already done it by now. I might do it on my second channel. I'm not sure. Press H to view your current objectives and activate objective markers in the world. Alright. Destroy the demonic portals. Oh shit. This is where we get a little crazy. Damn, I'm already almost dead. Alright, so here's the life sigil system. So I died, but I get to revive because I had a life sigil. And I think you can only hold up to 3 at a time. You have to actually find the life sigils. So if I die without a life sigil, it's going to put me back at the previous checkpoint, which can actually be a pain in the ass sometimes. Especially if you're like super far into a boss fight or something. Shit, man, what am I taking damage from? That thumbnail is the hardest shit I've ever seen. Yeah, like I told people earlier, I just grabbed my bazooka and I took a selfie in the bathroom. It came out pretty good. Hit the gym before I took the selfie, you know? Try to get the veins pumping a little bit. Okay, 3 more portals. Damn, dude, the amount of damage I'm taking is astronomical. It's crazy. So one of the cool things about this game is even though you may find that you take a liking to like 1 or 2 weapons, there's a whole bunch of weapons in the game and they all serve a different purpose. So that enemy that you guys see over there with the shield right there, once I get my shield throw ability, which is something you can upgrade, that will go through hot metal. I don't have it right now. I think I have to unlock it a little bit further into the tutorial. But it's really cool, because once you get a little bit further, you're like switching to, I would say like 4 different weapons, but favoring 2 of them. Ow. Can't believe that guy just did that much health. That's crazy. But right now, I don't know how to kill these guys besides trying to run behind them. Why am I always low health in this mode? Shit. So my favorite weapons were, there's another version of the shotgun that we're going to get at some point. That was one of my favorites. There's a machine gun that I really enjoy. The machine gun's really good for shooting at enemies that have metal or metal shields, because you build up that heat on the metal and then you can explode them with the shield throw. And the rocket launcher was probably one of my most used weapons. Try to save the ammo for the rocket launcher for the bosses. Alright, here comes our 3rd weapon. You guys think it's too loud, or is this a good volume right now? Shotgun's the best. Yeah, the shotgun's so good. The powerful version of the shotgun's so good. The Shredder is a full auto weapon that launches a barrage of barbed spikes at enemies. It is equally effective from close to long range so long as you can stay on target. Alright, hold Q to activate your weapon wheel and choose from all of your weapons, or you can use the number keys. So this one's really good. I like this weapon too. It's just fun. It's really good for building up heat too. This one's super fun. Sometimes it's not the best to use though. Shit, get the hell off me, dude. But we're gonna use the crap out of it right now. The problem is ammo, because ammo is not unlimited. But I find myself running out of machine gun ammo quite a lot. Man, the melee attack from the little thralls is insane damage. I definitely feel a spike in the difficulty, for sure. Damn it, I thought a breakdown was coming in. Come on, dude. So just when you think a breakdown's coming in, it doesn't come. That's one of my complaints too. Alright, so we got ourselves a purple key here. So I can't remember where that secret area was. There should be an area that I can unlock though with that purple key. I don't remember where it was though, unfortunately. I don't know if it shows on the map. Purple key right here. Now the thing is, on nightmare mode, I'm probably going to want to explore the entire map, because the more that you explore, the more rubies that you find and wraith stones and all that, all of those items can be used to upgrade your character a little bit faster. I don't know where the purple door is though. I'm very bad. My perception when looking at a map is not too high. Definitely rolling under 5. See purple anywhere? I don't see it. Might be a little bit further on the map. This morning I came across one. 1 second, guys. Appreciate you guys being here, by the way. I know this isn't a game that I typically play, like an FPS shooter, but it's fun to change it up every once in a while and check things out. So thank you guys for showing up. Listen to those guitars. So hard to kill without shield throw. That's crazy.
All hell gates closed. The village is secure.
Reckart, what's up, man? Doom was one of my first ever games to play. I think the last Doom that I played was Doom 2000 and...
Tier 5 readings in the South Bay.
Doom 3,
Incoming.
which was like maybe 2004. So... this almost felt like a new Doom experience for me, because I didn't play Eternal or 2016. I'm pleasantly surprised though. I'm having fun. At first, when I was playing on the review copy, I was like kind of annoyed at all the UI and all the items and stuff like that. But then I had to remind myself, oh, here's the purple door. I had to remind myself that Doom is a bit of an arcade game and it's supposed to be like that. And once I let go of that, then I started having fun. It's supposed to have like that arcade vibe. Isn't that awesome? Look at all my victims down here. am. Thank God I had 2 life sigils. Nice. Okay, get ready for the attack on the Titans.
We need backup! Someone get on that turret!
End of chapter objective markers look like this. Once you reach this objective marker, the chapter will end. Alright.
They're making a final push.
Got the kamikaze guys in the middle.
Titan advancing.
Oh my god. Shoot him! Hopefully I started early enough. This was my first death when I was playing on the ultra violent difficulty. I didn't know I could use the firebolt
All
weapon.
remaining enemy targets have been neutralized.
Sesame says I was a competitive Quake 3 arena player for about 3 years. I never played Quake, believe it or not. That's cool. What's up, Jonathan? Yeah, 90s FPS games, early 2000s FPS games were a different era of gaming.
They lied to us. And now he has a leash.
The makers felt a weapon as
Read
powerful
the title
as
of
the
the stream,
Slayer
coworker.
Should be guided.
And you agreed.
He's not one
of us. They want assurances, and so did I.
Say like 90% of the time when I play a new game on stream, if I usually put the difficulty in the stream title. So people, when they're watching, they know like what difficulty they're watching. So they don't think the game is too hard or too easy, whatever.
The beast is tearing through our ranks once again. And still, you continue to be influenced by this outsider.
Thanks, Reckhart.
It is not this witch who is forced onto the battlefield against the Slayer.
All the power of hell cowering before one man.
Yeah, Nightmare's the hardest of the standard difficulties, and then you have like some different modes with like permadeath and stuff like that.
Divided. The time is now.
This will not be easy. We're just in the tutorial right now.
And the heart of Argent gives us the power to conquer the beast and crush his allies.
The Horde is yours to command. For now, Prince Azaric. I will be informing the High Council of your progress.
I like these characters. I don't know the Doom lore though.
Dominion over hell is not absolute.
Avoid the Slayer. We should focus on breaking the humans first.
Saradunos, what's up?
Resume our search.
Selchi, I'm not calling you Jonathan. We call you Papa. Alright, so we can see how much I actually did on the map. As you can see, I missed a lot. I only got 2 out of 6 secrets. I was going really fast through it. 0 out of 2 collectible toys, 0 out of 2 codex entries, 39% complete. Alright, on to chapter 2 we go. 22 chapters in total. Yeah, the Hell Priest look is really cool. Well, only 40%. Because I just showed you. Because I got 0 out of 2 secrets, 0 out of 2 toys or whatever. But I've never been a completionist type player, so I don't really care. The only thing I care about on Nightmare mode is making sure that I get the rubies. So I can upgrade my guns and stuff.
Sire, the demons are now targeting the Sentinel's energy relay. It powers their transdimensional barrier.
Yes?
It is an energy field which prevents the demons from opening a portal into this world.
It doesn't work.
What you see now is a result of Sentinel civilians falling under the influence of demons and opening portals for them. A mere leak in the dam, sir.
See if I can turn on the AC.
If the barrier were to break,
Slayer vitals increasing. Slayer, prepped for launch.
It's remarkable how he can survive the power surge.
Yes. We purify his mind and leave only his hatred for the demons.
But his resistance to the Tether's influence is increasing.
A request to the Creed for additional energy reserves has already been made.
Launch the Slayer immediately. He's at the drop zone. Deploying weapon pod now.
Targeting demonic threat.
Route all units to the energy relay.
Oh, we're back. Sorry about that. All right. How long was I muted for? It's okay. You guys don't need to hear me. Playing Doom. Got good music. There we go. See how there's like little secrets on the map? Found a codex for the lore. All of this so far is like really calm compared to what the game turns into. Like I said, it has a really slow start. Like my first couple hours of playing, like I was starting to question if I really cared to keep playing, to be honest with you. But then it just starts picking up as you get more weapons and new enemies come out. I don't know if I got that life sigil or not. How the hell do I get into there? I have no idea, but I would love to get that. Might be in the next room and then you jump down, or I need to find a way to get to that somehow. I don't know. Crap, thank you so much for the one gifted. Appreciate it. What's up, Guts? Bringing the FPS back to my name. No more RPG coverage on the channel. This is it. It's going to be Call of Duty and Doom and Quake. I'd be out of a job real quick. Anytime I play something that's not an RPG, like video numbers, like views drop by like 80%, live stream numbers drop by like 70%. But hey, it's fun to do it every once in a while. Whoa! Okay, alright. Raising the shield just before the Hell Surge melee attack hits will parry the attack. Parrying attacks recharges your melee strikes faster. Come on, game. Throw some stuff at me. If there's puzzles, then I'll be the one who's doomed. The puzzles are super easy. There's no like real actual puzzles. It's usually just like throwing your shield at lit up objects. You just gotta find multiple lit up objects.
Facilities are under lockdown.
Okay, we have found the upgrade station, if it will let me go to it. Guess I can't use it yet. I think that's the upgrade station. I thought it was. Okay. Guess we'll just push on. Probably come back to it in a few moments. Oh, it wants me to collect gold, that's why. The hell? There's still a couple of gold coins around here? I don't see any gold. You guys see any gold? Got any leprechauns in the chat? Maybe I have to go back to the previous room? Possibly. Oh, here we go. Sentinel shrines allow you to upgrade your guns, shield, and melee weapons. Find gold, rubies, and wraith stones in the world to purchase these upgrades. You can use the same sentinel shrine more than once. So we have guns, shield, and melee. So starting with the guns, you can see I have the two guns that I picked up here. Started with the combat shotgun. And I can buy incendiary. Dealing enough damage to a demon with the combat shotgun applies the burn effect. Or we can grab something for the shredder. We have two choices here, pincushion or ricochet, and I can switch between either of these, I think at any time. Don't know if I want, probably going to go with shredder projectiles that hit a demon affected by the shield saw, strike one additional demon. I'm going to go with incendiary. And then once we get down to like the third and the fourth upgrade here for each gun, that's when you get into the rubies and the wraith stones. Then we also have our shield upgrades and our melee upgrades. Definitely don't want to ignore these. But I have to save up a little bit more gold.
The command room has a key. Mark it on the Slayer's map.
The reason why this Doom kind of pulled me in a little bit and I was interested in it, because of the tie-in to like dark fantasy medieval. So I'm not much of like a sci-fi guy. This one looks super cool with the castles and the dark creatures and the dragons. The stone imp can deflect the shield saw with its stone skin. It is vulnerable to shield charge, which will cause it to explode. Still definitely in the tutorial. But we've only had one banger of a song so far. It's disappointing. I want to do some headbanging. And then there's also another gun that I'm going to get probably here really shortly that will take out those blue shields right there. Oh my god. Unnecessary death. We don't have that gun right now, so we just have to make do. That's pretty cool. Okay, 41 gold coins. I think I need 50 for the shield upgrade. Let me just double check before we push on. $50 for the retaliation skill. Parry and Hell Surge attacks will trigger a larger, more powerful shockwave that causes nearby demons to falter. What's up, Brandy? Dregnov? Not loving the lack of gory kill? Yeah, I don't really remember what gory kill was. That was in Doom Eternal, right? In the previous Dooms? I thought I read something about that, but it didn't fit this game because the style's a little bit different. You also don't have like a dodge ability in this one. More so like take opponents on head on and use your shield. Uh-oh. Oh shit. Gotta waste all my ammo on this one dog. Worth it. What's up, Anthony? Good night, Shadar. And Gustav. In the last two Dooms, yes, basically the executions. I'm a fan of cinematic takedowns. The accelerator shoots out plasma energy at a very high rate of fire. It has moderate speed, making it less effective at long range. As a plasma weapon, it can also quickly overload energy shields to generate an explosion. That's what I was talking about earlier. So if we shoot the shields, you see how they blow up. It's really the only time that I like to use plasma. You guys remember the plasma weapons in like Halo? The Needler? That damn Needler was so annoying. I was never a big plasma fan though. That's embarrassing. Shit. posture is absolutely horrendous right now. Kind of a finishing move right there.
Commander, we need assistance
Oh
out
god,
here.
friendly fire. Sorry about that. Shoot first, ask questions later. That's my model. This is a prequel to Doom 2016 and Doom Eternal. So technically a prequel to Doom 2016, story-wise. Make sure there's no secrets over here. What do you guys think about that? Okay, now we're starting to get a little crazier. Oh, shite! Oh my god. I don't have any life sigils. Crap. This is gonna be so crazy when we get further into the game. Okay, attempt number 2. Spawning everywhere. A little bit quicker. Shit. Alright, we gotta sit up now. Okay, it's game on. Here we go. It is game on. one time. What the hell, man? Shit. I need life sigils right now. Knew I was gonna hit a difficulty spike at some point, because I was feeling way too easy. Whoa! Even getting hit one time, it's just extremely punishing. This freaking guy right here is the one that's messing me up. Running out of ammo with this guy. Come on. Oh my gosh. Gotta search better for life sigils, so I have a second chance. Okay, here we go. Turn it on, let's go. Out of ammo with this gun. There we go. Just need a little bit of a wake-up call there. We're getting a little bit too lazy. Halo plasma guns? Yeah, those were the good times, weren't they? This game kind of reminds me of the good old days, actually. Back in Doom 3 was 2004, I think, so yeah, those were the early Halo days. The old LAN parties. Halo 2 was when online multiplayer became a thing.
There's a teleporter nearby.
It was like crazy. Got to get my shotgun upgrade, the secondary shotgun. Start doing some real damage. Throw the shield saw at green flesh nodes to embed the shield into them. Alright, so let's see what we have for upgrades here. Oh my gosh, I'm 1 gold short from being able to afford the shield upgrade. That's unfortunate. That is really, really unfortunate. Means I missed a goal. Oh, hey, look at that. How do I get up there? Oh, you know what I think I have to do? Like when I first flew over, maybe I could have like jet myself over to the right and got that. Try. Nope, that's not. Oh no. Oh god. Okay. I have no idea how I would ever get that. Must be something that you have to come back for when you have like an ability for it. Can't run up the wall. Can't shoot it. Can't grab it. Maybe the way you open these chests, to my understanding, is using your melee attack. I don't know. That's okay. Yeah, there's not going to be a lot of chat interaction. It requires total focus when you're on the map. That's what I was saying earlier. It's going to be a little different than playing Oblivion. Oh, here we go. Here we go. For that. A shotgun now. Dude, these invisible guys are crazy. Oh, I thought I died for a second.
Demonic leader identified.
Crap. I don't think I have any life sigils for this either. Critical health already. Bash his face off. Come on. There we go. Maximum health increased. Leaders are a special demon variant that are stronger and have unique attacks. Hunt down and defeat leaders to claim their demonic essence. Collecting demonic essence will permanently increase the Slayer's health, armor, or ammo capacity. The original Doom was one of my first games I played on PC. Well, let's see how much you're dating yourself here. When was the first Doom game? Was it like 93 or something? Doom 1 release date. It was 93. I was too young in 93 for my mother to let me play Doom. Way too young. I was alive though. Look how many secrets I missed. So if I wanted to get more secrets, I just have to take my time with the maps and go back through them and look for all the side passages. But until we encounter like a part where I feel like I can't progress past, I'm not going to care that much about that. Baby, it's hot in here. This guy kind of reminds me of Master Chief a little bit. He's like the secret weapon.
Engines online.
Established.
Why does it look like that? Texture less. You know what? So I'm just going to say this again because a lot of people are here when they weren't here in the beginning. I played about 80% of this game on a review code on the ultra violent difficulty. And I felt like it was a good time. I didn't complete the game, but 80% through, so I had a pretty good grasp on the game. To me, it felt like a really good $50 game. They're charging $70. I think partially they're trying to use that as, you know, an Xbox Game Pass funneling tactic. But at the end of the day, what you charge for the game is how people are going to rate it and compare it with other games. There's a few things, including the textures and the visuals, that I think could be much better. With that said, the performance is really good in this game. So performance over visuals. But I would have liked some better visuals, considering that I'm running things on Ultra Nightmare right now. This would be a really cool game to have really good graphics with all the gore and these crazy creatures and stuff. But yeah, that was one of my minor complaints that kind of made me not feel like it was a full-priced game. Game Pass game, oh my gosh, absolutely, give it a go. And then I didn't think the music overall was that good. And there's a couple of mechanics that you guys are going to see as we progress a little bit further. There's mechs and like dragon flying. Those are separate from boots on the ground. They just feel a little cheap, in my opinion. But overall, fun game so far. It's been a blast, and the further you get into the game, the more exciting it gets when you have a much larger arsenal of weapons. There's way more creatures that you're encountering, some cool boss battles and stuff like that. Okay, look, we're doing the mech right now, so this just feels kind of cheap to me a little bit. It's not bad. I mean, it changes it up a little bit, but... And it's kind of fun, so I mean, it's all right. Run over all the tanks. Yeah, I usually don't care about graphics in a lot of games, but this would have been a good game to have really, really good graphics in. I think it would have been super cool for this dark medieval take on Doom. Alright, pressing right mouse click when no finisher is charged will activate Rocket Punch. It can be used to quickly close the gap with your current target.
Sir, a Titan broke through. The energy relay is under attack.
If that core explodes, the city goes with it. Dimensional barrier is shutting down. We can't stop it now. How long do we have?
Not long. The reactor has sustained heavy damage.
And the weapon of mass destruction. Thanks, Papa.
More Titans ahead. Support team.
I didn't play the
Deploy
recent
weaponry.
Doom games, Jesse, so I can't compare
Incoming.
it. There's definitely some differences, though, from what I read. This one plays differently than Doom Eternal in 2016. I thought I was getting a sword right here. It made me so excited when I was playing it for the first time. Not a sword, though. I thought I was getting a sword for my Doom character. Or for the Slayer. Alright. Fry 'em. It's fun enough, and it's nice to change it up a little bit from boots on the
Approaching
ground.
the core.
The barrier is critical. Relay overloading.
We need to pull everyone back.
This isn't a hell of an Oblivion remaster. Wait, the title of my stream isn't Oblivion, is it?
That core will explode.
Yeah, giant energy sword.
We need to
Would have been sick.
evacuate now.
Slim Shady, thank you for the Twitch Prime. Appreciate that.
He's trying to save the city. Slayer, there's a strip mine nearby. I'll mark it for you.
The green ship has disappeared from radar.
Gotta think of it as an arcade game, right? Oh.
No response from the makers.
Yeah, I think I'd agree, Zephyr.
Tracking the
Sounds
Slayer
about
for
right.
evac now.
kind of a cool scene. It's Kratos inside the Doom suit. Oh shit, I didn't have my hands on the keyboard. One more hit and I'm dead. This year's been pretty good in my opinion so far.
Transdimensional barrier is offline.
KCD2, Claire
Demonic
Obscure.
activity is surging. The Creed has requested an immediate report.
Return to the Sentinel barracks.
This is Sparta.
I did as you asked. Now please, let her soul be at peace.
And the heart of Argent
Is sealed in a chamber. I told you, I cannot open it. No one can.
Chapter complete. Let's see if I got more than 50%. Oh, 100% complete. Let's go. I'm a completionist. Okay, chapter 4 out of 22. I think this game probably, for me to get through like 17 chapters or something like that, it took like 13, 14 hours or something. It's probably going to be like a 14 to like 21 hour game for people that are not completionists. The maps take anywhere from like 25 minutes upwards to like an hour, hour 10, I would say on average. And 22 maps in total, so.
A distress signal was sent. We've tried contacting them. No response.
I sealed it from him, but it is an artifact of immense power. Forgive me.
They're inside!
The Heart of Argent, discovered in AR-722. An artifact said to contain the soul of the last wraith. Powers and origin unknown.
Assemble the guard.
King Novik is a beast, isn't he? Alright, back to boots on the ground. Clear the barracks.
Demons in the north wing.
Just reminds me of Halo.
Valen, with the Slayer guarding the barracks, we'll take the airships. Rally at the priest signal.
Demons have entered the facility.
Mission challenges are now available for you to discover. Completing a mission challenge will grant gold that can be used to purchase upgrades. You can track your progress or pin your challenges in your HUD. So rip and tear, plunder, prize fighter. This is one of my favorite weapons, actually. The pulverizer, and it uses skulls as ammo. It throws shards of bone in a wide arc. It can damage several demons at once, making it effective against groups. So all of these weapons that I get right now, there's going to be secondary versions of them that you can switch between by pressing F on your keyboard. So like I'll have my main shotgun, then I'll have my supercharged shotgun. So if I'm on num key 1 is my shotgun, if I press F it would switch to my other shotgun. And then I'll have a different type of machine gun. It's actually called a railgun. And then we have the plasma gun, a supercharged plasma gun, and then the pulverizer has like a different version of it too. We get those as we progress further into the game. This one's really good for like clearing mobs. Very satisfying. Ow! How'd you guys get behind me? How the music just shut off for this part. Oh no! Damn, I thought I was doing good. Just take so much damage on this difficulty. Thought I was doing good, but apparently I wasn't.
The demonic presence around the precinct
Kingdom Come
is
Deliverance 2
getting
is one of my
larger.
favorite games of all time, easily. Easily. And the Brushes with Death DLC comes out literally in 3 days. It's gonna come with a massive free update too, so if you don't have the DLC, you still get some stuff. Halo! There's a war going on. You installed fiber internet, Salchi? Dude, I'm so jealous of you. I used to have fiber. So good, so steady. The speeds are so great. It's so perfect as a content creator for upload speeds for like YouTube videos and live streams. But then I moved and I don't have fiber where I'm at right now, so. Yeah. No! Oh no! I think I'm gonna need to do some upgrades soon. I'm gonna find some of these secrets.
Occult energy detected.
Shit. Oh my god. Hey, Sven.
Occult
Try it again.
energy detected.
Nope, I don't think this is the weapon. Oh, maybe that's not bad. Such a badass. Shit. These invisible guys are freaking ridiculous. Oh. So much damage coming in from every single direction. Whee. Crazy. I almost died from this one guy. Shit. Look at that right there. That makes me smile. Need to find some damn life sigils. This is the first FPS you see me play. Yeah, you know, believe it or not, I actually used to cover like Call of Duty and stuff like that way back in the day. Like half the videos are hidden, and I also had another channel
You're almost outside.
that
There's
is
a path
long
through the tombs nearby.
gone in the YouTube algorithm, where I covered FPS games. But as time went on, I realized I didn't want to cover FPS games. They started, like, you know, I started not caring as much. lost a little bit of my competitive edge. And I got sick of, you know, Call of Duty and stuff like that, so. And boy, am I happy that I decided to cover RPGs. Because RPGs are awesome. What about first-person shooter RPGs? I do like using a bow in Oblivion and Tainted Grail too. Hey Phil, what's up? I was pretty good at FPS back in my day. The Impaler is a precision weapon that delivers high damage with a slow rate of fire. Headshots will deal significant bonus damage. The Rail Spike Impaler is the second of the Rail Spike class guns. Press F to switch between the guns and the weapon class on the fly. You can also switch the active gun within weapon classes from the Arsenal tab of your dossier. Alright, so we have the Rail gun. How powerful it is. Back to the railgun. Phil, thanks for the $20 super chat. I appreciate it. Don't like to see my friend die constantly. Hey, I'm playing on Nightmare difficulty right now, alright? This is the hardest difficulty of the standard difficulties. You're gonna see me die a lot. Probably a real lot as time goes on. There's no avoiding that, that's for sure. If I was playing on normal, or even the second hardest, I don't think I would be dying probably hardly at all. Because it's my second run. I died a decent amount on my first run, but this is Nightmare, my friends. And a nightmare is a nightmare. Alright, 75, let's go. I don't know where the damn life sigils are. Alright, here we go. So now we're going to get a shield upgrade. There's no Ultra Nightmare, but there's two difficulties. Maybe I can show you guys right now. Hold on, so if we go into the settings, so if we look at the difficulties, hold on. So I'm playing on the game's hardest difficulty level, but at the start of the game, you can choose, there's two of them that are higher than Nightmare, but they're Nightmare difficulty with a few special rules, like permadeath is one of them. And I think there's another one that has something else, but this is the highest difficulty. Looks like you can't access like the permadeath mode and all that until you start a new game. Okay, I'm gonna upgrade my shield here for retaliation. Parrying Hell Surge attacks will trigger a larger, more powerful shockwave. I have 56 gold coins left. Let's upgrade the melee. Increase the damage of the final hit in your power gauntlet combo. And we'll do that. What's up, Fading? Thanks again, Phil. Anyone remember the old school Quake that had the nail gun that fired like the railroad spikes? I'm sure Sesame does. 150% game speed. Alright, here we go. Starting to look a little bit for secrets now, just because I'm feeling like I'm missing a lot of upgrades. Upgrade points.
This attack on the barracks is a diversion.
Damn, look how cool this looks.
My father will need help.
Oh shit, this part's actually... This part...
The Slayer's dragon.
This part I died probably 3 or 4 times on ultraviolet, which is the difficulty below this. Let's see if I can get through it this time now that I'm a little bit more skilled. A little more knowledgeable, I'm a lot more skilled. Can't get in there until later. Oh shit. The hell is that? Can't believe I can't find life sigils. Here we go. That was risky. Damn. I think one of the biggest reasons why like I just told you guys, I died probably 3 or 4 times on this part on the lower difficulty, on the one lower than this. It's because on my first run, when I was going through it, like a big part of it was muscle memory and remembering like how to pull out which weapon when certain opponents show up, like the opponents with the shields, the opponents with the plasma shields. It took a while for me to get used to that. Oh my god, dude, it's all my HP. One hit. See how fast I can switch to plasma now? It took me a while to get that down with my fingers to hit the right button. Die! How do you know where you're going? The maps are they're pretty linear overall. I mean, you really just, if I go into the dossier here, you can see, well, I'm in a new area right now, but you usually just come from one area. They're pretty linear. There's a couple parts where like you come into some areas that are a little bit more open, but... And I also have an objective marker right there too, which usually gives you the right direction to go depending on what map you're on. Music seems pretty good so far. You know, honestly, it's okay so far, but it doesn't really get any better. Like, this is it. One of my biggest complaints. I don't know what happened to the previous composer and why they couldn't have him anymore or whatever, but There was like no like real bangers like later on as it goes on. I heard a couple other people talking about that in their reviews too. I didn't actually do a review myself, but I wrote down all my opinions on this game before the review embargo dropped, and then I was like comparing it with people that also played a little bit, and a few people shared the same sentiment with the music. And like I said, I come from a history of loving metal music, so it was kind of disappointing. Okay, I need some HP really bad. Oh shit! There's two of them. Oh my god, no, 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 no. Oh shit! These things are so hard. My least favorite opponent to fight. Hey Slander, what's up, man? Oh, it's not bad. It's not bad. The way I describe it, because it's a really solid $50 game, even though it costs $70. All right, here we go. It's kind of how I felt about Avowed too. I feel similarly. This doesn't represent the highest tier pricing in some areas, but it's fun though. Let's go. Yeah. As a Game Pass game though, hell yeah. Damn, that looks so cool. Oh shit, it looks really cool. Oh my god. Doesn't look that cool. Dude, the amount of damage I'm taking is insane. Found like a health pack or something back here. I don't think there is one. Oh man, I think it's boss time. There we go. Finally. Alright, here's a secret area, so if I didn't come up the staircase and I just kept going towards the objective, I would have missed this. Weapon skin. I wonder if they have microtransactions in this game. I was wondering about that. I couldn't find any on the review code copy, but I think it also might not have been live if they do have it. It'd be kind of dumb to have a $70 game with a bunch of micros. Okay, here we go. Let the slaying begin. Where am I taking so much damage from? $77 gold coins right now and 1 ruby. Is that a secret area right here? I don't think it is.
Slayer is approaching the bridge to the Dragon's aviary.
Little codex for all you lore lovers out there. I was looking on Reddit. There's actually a lot of people that are into the Doom lore. It's pretty cool. Not really, Slander. I mean, I'm a fan, but I haven't played since like 2005 probably, so. I'm an old school fan. Champions have gold armor, which takes reduced damage from your weapons. Parrying Hell Surge attacks will build up stun. Once the stun meter is full, you'll have a window to deal heavy damage. Oh my god. What? Dude, his health is like, look at the... Okay, we're almost there, I think. I guess I can shoot. Just takes longer. There we go, we gotta shoot this. Am I taking damage from? Oh my god. For some reason I thought shooting was not building up the stun meter, or it was slowing the stun meter down, so I didn't want to shoot in the beginning, but I think I can actually shoot. Alright, let's go. This boss is stupid. Let's get it done. I'm almost dead. I don't know what I'm taking damage from. Oh, I must be walking in the acid. Yep, don't want to do that again. I'm out of heals. That's not good. No more heals on the map. Come on. There we go. No. There we go. Squish. Alright, that boss is stupid. I did try out New Arcline Slandered, yeah. I played I don't know, like maybe 5 or 6 hours of the early access, then decided to just wait a little bit for it to get some more updates. They just announced another major early access update. Okay, I'll definitely check it out then. Yeah, I liked the foundation of what they set for that game. I had a good time. A little bit too much chaos for me. Well, what you're seeing right now is probably minimal for the chaos that is to come, so. Like I said, the first few chapters here start off pretty chill, and it gets pretty crazy. I don't know if... Oh, I don't want to quit yet. Let's go to... What is this difficulty? Hold on, let me go back into the campaign. I wanted to see if Nightmare Mode, like, added more chaos, or if it was strictly just more damage taken. It's a 22-chapter game, Slandered, with most chapters taking most players probably between 30 minutes to an hour to complete. A completionist could probably spend like an hour and a half on each of the maps, but probably take most people like 15 to 20 hours or so. The Slayer. I find the story the story's kind of interesting. It's not like anything deep or complex, but this feels like a 90s sci-fi movie. Okay, so here's one of the mechanics that I criticize a little bit. It feels really cheap to me, but I guess it's fun to change it up a little bit, kind of like with the mech gameplay. This is the dragon flying. There's probably like maybe 3 maps that you fly around with the dragon. There's a couple where you actually land with the dragon and then go back to boots on the ground, but I don't know if there's armor changes, Slandered. There might be like skins that you can switch to, but it's not part of like the progression. You just more so progress by getting more armor stats, but a suit of armor doesn't actually change. It's not like an RPG like that. Alright, well, welcome to the dragon gameplay, folks. Hey Ellis, this is a different type of Wolfheart than what I'm used to seeing. Thanks for watching. Alright, hold E to ascend. Do a barrel roll. I don't think you can. Oh yeah, Slander, there's like 8 different types of weapons, each of which have like a secondary weapon within that weapon type. And you slowly get them as you progress in the game. Like when I, on my review code, I got up to like chapter 18, and that's 18 out of 22, and I was still finding new weapons, so it's a big part of the game, and switching between different weapons for different situations is also one of the highlights in my opinion. They really encourage you, incentivize you to switch around, to change it up, depending on who you're going up against. Alright, so this mechanic's kind of stupid, but let's just do it. Very arcadey. Nice little cinematic there, though. Then you just lock onto these things and dodge. You have to dodge to get the supercharged missile to break through the shield. I gotta be careful though, because I'm probably on this difficulty. You might get a one-shot me. Oh no! Oh! Oh, God, I keep doing it too early. Star Fox. I think I'm ready for a Star Fox game. What was the last one that they made? I remember playing one Star Fox game for N64 where it was like an actual... Why do I keep saying boots on the ground? Like I'm in this like military mindset right now because of Doom. There's a boots on the ground Star Fox game for N64. I love that game. It's not just flying in space. Yeah, it does look cheesy. I agree. I agree. It's a silly mode, but it's still kind of fun. Changes it up a little bit, so. You just think, you know, as a $70 game, they could make some of these systems a little bit cooler, right? Oh, I gotta get back on? Come on. Oh, okay. Okay, can't finish this map.
Novik, the Slayer is en route.
Lots of people have been saying they didn't like this part of the game. Yeah, I understand why.
Assault mode engaged.
Star Fox Adventures, is that the one for N64 that I'm talking about? Oh, this freaking mission.
Around the main cathedral.
I feel like the game front loads like the worst missions early on.
The coordinates to the artifact are inside.
The cool thing is here we get to do Dragonfly and then also get to land on these ships and kill some stuff, so. Alright.
The city.
No, wrong way. The Eye of Sauron. Oh. The Slayer is definitely part of several Doom, Slander, because this is technically a prequel to Doom 2016, which was a prequel to Doom Eternal, which came out in 2020. There we go. Oh, baby. Okay, so let's look at our shield. Power Surge. Energy shields that are hit by a shield throw will cause your shield to bounce to nearby enemies. Let's do that. I'm out of upgrades. Melee guns. Need a key for that. Oh man. Ooh, I don't even know what I'm getting hit by sometimes. Do games usually... Is this game multiplayer? I don't know. This game has multiplayer. I'm completely unaware of it. Okay, let's not die this time. Oh yeah, look at this guy right here. He's coming. Oh boy, he's coming. Die. Maximum shell ammo increase. So you have maximum shell ammo, maximum health increases, and maximum armor increases.
Target destroyed. Destroying all the ships will lower the barrier and open a path inside.
Damn it! Why do I keep doing that? Makes you panic. I'm not even kidding you. Out of the 22 chapters in that, well, I've only played 18. This is my least favorite chapter out of all of them.
Mark the engines on the hell ship.
Oh shit. Whoa! Didn't expect that guy. What's up, Half-Orc? Hey, Mona. No, I made it through 18 in the review copy of the game that I have. Alright, this guy's actually pretty tough. They take so much damage. Let's go with the... I like how there's like a little motor for this gun. I'm gonna use this one. There we go. Gotta stay close to him. Kind of looks like Minas Tirith, doesn't it? Oh god, I keep doing it too early. Ace Combat. 2016 in Eternal was not well received, as I recall, so they decided to drop it for this one. What do you do in multiplayer? Like, you run through the campaign co-op? Map is trippy. Where the hell am I supposed to go? Oh yeah. I went back and watched some gameplay from like Doom 93 and the earlier Dooms. The first couple of ones didn't actually have like any metal music playing while you're playing. It was just like a horror soundtrack. Alright. It's a new weapon or an upgrade? Can't remember. Oh yeah. Okay, this is the plasma cycler. The cycler fires powerful plasma spikes at a moderate rate of fire. As a plasma weapon, it can also quickly overload energy shields to generate a damaging explosion. The cycler is the second of the plasma rifle class, so I just got my first second weapon of the plasma guns. And you press F to switch between them. So I have this plasma, and then I have this plasma. Like a supercharged version. Oh man. To get my, it's like a morning flail type weapon that you use as your melee. Just a chain with a spike on the end, a spiked ball. But I don't think that's for a couple more levels, so. Okay, one more of these stupid things to destroy. Barely see where I'm going right now. I agree, the music is subpar. I agree. There's a couple decent ones, but there's nothing really like great about it. Like if you're just coming in right now and you hear like a song or two, you might think it's pretty good, and fair enough. I think these songs are also okay, but on an overall scope, when you play the entire game, it's like, wow, there really wasn't many songs that felt different from one another, and there's none really that are like really heavy hitting that get you head banging. The one in the beginning of the game, in the menu screen, that one had me head banging, but you don't really get that too much. I find it very interesting that a lot of people feel that the music is subpar overall, because music is highly subjective. Okay, enforcers are high priority targets that maintain a group of empowered demons. These empowered demons are faster, have more health, and can be quickly reinforced. Killing the enforcer will stop the reinforcement waves. Even like these little thralls, it's crazy how much damage they do. Die! Okay, we got another weapon. There are different songs. It doesn't really feel like it in the scope of things, actually. But yes, there are. This is one of my favorite guns right here. The super shotgun deals devastating damage at close range. It reloads slowly and is much less effective at long range. But keep in mind, you can upgrade all these individual weapons. So now I have my regular shotgun. If I press F, it gives me my super shotgun. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No. Alright, my second ruby. These are kind of fun to collect. So those are like to get your weapons to tier 3. And then you need wraith stones for the final upgrade for each individual weapon. Oh, man, I didn't want to go down. Oh, I guess we're down. Hey, finally got a life sigil. That's nice. Nice change of pace after all the RPGs. Yeah, it's always nice to change it up a little bit, but I do miss Oblivion. I also miss Claire Obscura too. Just so you guys know ahead of time, I don't know if I'll do an entire series of this. The main reason why I'm playing it tonight is to kind of showcase it. As people sometimes come to my channel to see how new games are, of course. And also I wanted to try the Nightmare difficulty, which has been going pretty good so far, so. But after tonight, maybe I will, but I don't want to be playing like 7 games at one time. We got to get back to Oblivion, and then KCD2 expansion's coming out in 2 days from now. And then still want to finish Claire Obscura too, so. Super shotgun. So powerful. That's why I was taking damage. That explosion has a much bigger radius than I thought initially. Oh man. Critical health. Hopefully there's not a boss at the end of this one. That's not going to be good. Nice. Okay, I think this is the final part of the mission. Minas Tirith.
Balin, move into position.
Oh, damn. Come on, man. I just got in. Alright, let's go ahead and do an upgrade for the super shotgun if I can. I need 250 currency. Tempted to buy this right now. I'm gonna wait. Oh my gosh, I'm jumping down here with like no HP right now. You gotta be kidding me. Oh, okay, that's nice. Oh, wow, alright. Well, here we go. Not a good time for a life sigil. Come on. Oh. Now my life sigil's gone for good. Crazy that hits me. The hell is that?
I'm headed to the chamber now.
I thought nightmare mode, although it might get more difficult, I thought it was going to be way more difficult than this. And of course, if I played permadeath, I would have already failed many times. But no, I didn't change any sliders, just played on the default, whatever nightmare mode's default is. I don't want to mess with like individual sliders, like I'd rather the devs set the difficulty for me, because you would assume they tested the game and they set. I think the individual sliders are cool, but I'm not trying to create a custom difficulty. Yeah, it's not bad, Chris. It's pretty good. Pretty solid overall. Slow start. First like 8 chapters or so are probably like the worst chapters in my opinion in the overall game, which is unfortunate. %500 damage slider. Only 44% complete. Wow, look how much gold I missed. I missed a ruby too. How did I miss that? I must have missed like an entire wing where there was a demon leader. So some of the stuff is really important. Well, this will be a nerf to my character not having that. I'd have to go through the map again and try to find that demon.
The ships are refueling, sire. We should be ready to leave as soon as the cruisers are done loading.
Very good. Get to your ship. I thought you left for the command station. Everyone is evacuating.
So you are holding on to it?
Until we get to the location. A new vault is being built.
Then let the Slayer guard it.
If what they say is true, then this is a part of our heritage, not the Makers. Valen, are you seeing anything?
No sign of activity, sir. Maybe he didn't survive.
Demonic threat level increasing.
Still yours?
Should we launch the Slayer now? The Sentinels will be overrun.
Then what about us?
don't want to be a slave anymore, does he?
Before he kills us all!
It would appear that the Slayer no longer wishes to be detained here.
Shield power down to 35%.
Should we terminate his life functions?
And destroy the Conmaker's prized possession.
34.
So long as he has that tether on him.
33.
We can still have a hand in his fate.
32.
Forces of hell.
Sound the alarm! Prepare for battle!
King Novik, there is an urgent call from the Freedmaker.
Lord Novik, a large horde is heading toward your position. We are launching the Slayer now. Please send forces immediately to ensure our safety.
Thank you, Bishop Creed.
Engaging deflector shield.
Lord Novik, it's a massive
force. 3 legions worth.
Rather they made a game of the movement and feel of Doom Eternal. I didn't play Eternal, so I have nothing to compare it to.
Blockaded, sire.
But I'm sure you're not the only one that feels that way.
No one can get in or out.
Oh yeah, here we go. How do you build up the song and then not blast me with some heavy guitars? How am I supposed to go right now?
All Atlands to defensive positions.
Marking the Hellgates now.
The Creed ship hasn't moved outside the combat zone.
Energy production is down because of the war. This is his district. Khan would have him executed if he left.
Weaponry deployed.
Hey, here we go. I was waiting for this. So we can switch the weapon at any time. I can go back to my Iron Fists here, or we can use the flail. And I'm going to use the flail. I like it more than the Iron Fists. Deals significant damage to armor and generates a radial blast on contact. Each hit of a combo will trigger this blast. Has medium length recharge timer, and successful attacks deal additional damage to nearby enemies. find the map design lacking? Not really. This is kind of what I expected for this game. And I haven't really been looking for all the secrets and stuff. Oh man. Okay. Well, here we go. Leroy Jenkins. Ow. Damn. Got put in my place. Thanks, Whitman. Are you watching live right now, Whitman, or are you watching from the start? Okay, we gotta kill these big guys quicker this time. No! Like this song, for example, like some of these songs feel like they're from like my subscription service that I use for music for my videos. They feel just a little cheap. I gotta look into what happened to the composer from the previous 2 Doom games. They feel like just like samples almost. Not all of them, but there we go. Use that flail. Amazing how much damage just the regular guys can do if you don't take them out. These freaking things, oh my god, that's annoying. These turrets, they're very squishy, but you gotta take them out super fast. I gotta do the whole thing again. So I gotta make sure that explosion doesn't hit me next time. Stay away from that turret. Come on. It's getting late. This game is for someone with ADHD. Yeah, you're not wrong. Can't reach. Look at how powerful this plasma is sometimes. How do you get up in my face like that? What the hell? I gotta be careful of this turret right up here. You can see it. There we go.
Defensive turrets took some damage. Slayer, we need time to repair them before we can clear a path
Still only
for the
have
lifeboat.
110.
There are 4 more Hellgates.
Oh shit. Whoa! I'm gonna go back to the upgrade station. Yeah, let me see. 115 gold right now. Needed 250. I don't think I can do anything with rubies until I've upgraded past tier 3. So if we go to guns, go to the super shotgun, I need 250 for that. Everything's locked. Anything that requires a rupee, I can't actually get right now. Don't want the shield upgrade just yet. And the flail upgrade, reduce the recovery time of the flail charge by 5 seconds. Okay, whatever. We'll take it. What's up, Grim? What was that game that came out like maybe like a year or two ago? It was like Metal Hellsinger. Did anybody play that? That game seemed like it had really good music in it. Really get you pumped up. Whoa! My face is super itchy right now. Come on, man. Oh man, it's one of the turrets. Shit. Oh, there's a big boss battle up here. In this area right here is the boss battle. I think I'm gonna do it right now. Problem is we got this turret up here. I'm gonna have to charge it with the shield. There we go. YOLO. You only live once, right? There we we go. What? Where did that one come from? Alright, boss battle time. You guys ready for this? I do like how there's like an underwater section. This is a secret area. Did I get everything up here? How do I get in there? Can't just float on the water? I'm excited for Dune Awakening. Not really. I played a little bit of that game too. I was given an early code for it. There's too much going on right now. I just wasn't able to. And it felt like it was pretty fun. It wasn't bad, but I just don't think I have time for it right now. When it comes out, I played for like 3 hours and I had fun. But I can't really say I'm jumping out of my shoes thinking about it, so. Metal Hellsinger is from the makers of Conan? Oh, is it really? Didn't know that. Definitely missed this before. Yeah, let's go kill that boss. Don't have much ammo though. I have no life sigils either. Alright, I think I'm gonna probably die a few times on this one. Pick up all this. Low ammo on pretty much everything right now. Need to get my rocket launcher. And here we go. Wish me luck. Morale encounters feature a leader demon that is shielded until the morale meter is empty. Morale is depleted by killing demons. The more powerful the demon, the more morale will deplete. This shit is crazy. My rocket launcher. Damn, I keep hitting myself so hard with that. Shouldn't be doing that. So those shields on that guy is the morale. And to get those shields away, I have to kill demons. We have that one gigantic guy over here. Oh god, he's putting shit on me. No! Already almost dead. big demons here. Come on. Go. Okay, leader disabled. Go kill him now. Oh shit, one of these things. Gotta watch out for that turret. Gotcha. Oh shit. No. Go Chubby, come on. Almost dead. I feel like this plasma gun might be OP. There's still a lot to explore on the map, but we're just gonna go into the next area. Oh man, thing's floating. Absolutely zero chill, right? Oh, gotta be careful in this room. Oh man.
Inside.
Thoughts on the music? Overall, not great in the scope of the game, but there's some decent songs in the beginning. They're all right. Is that a wolf or a lion? It's a wolf. Gotta find some damn gold. Can't remember what this is. Grenade launcher? Oh, chain shot. This one's pretty cool. It's a cool weapon. It fires a dense spherical core that deals damage on contact. You can charge it up. It's a cool weapon. I didn't use it that much, but let's go ahead and use it right now. Impactful. Good against like mini bosses.
Cache located. Seek out additional subhuts.
So you don't know where to go right now. Might be that way. Brings me back into that, right? I think I was just in there. I'm gonna go around. What am I seeing over here? Oh wow.
Artillery cannons remaining.
Surprised I didn't have an objective to go over there. What's up, James? Need some cutscenes? There's cutscenes in the start and the ending of each chapter. Secret area. Aha, we need the purple key to access this. Oh no! That was pathetic. Absolutely pathetic for the Slayer. The shield is really good in this game, yeah, for sure. Nice little secret area right here. Definitely didn't find that when I was doing it before. Crunch. This is also one of my least favorite. Oh my god. One of my least favorite maps in the game. They front load it with all the worst content. I think it was at this point where I was like starting to go, I don't know if I want to keep playing. Like I was having fun, but I was like, it's not that much fun. Then I stuck with it. And then like an hour later, I was like, damn, I'm addicted right now. Oh, was there a purple key? Did I miss it, Papa? Maybe I missed it. That's okay. I'm getting ready to wrap up here. Just trying to beat this map so you guys can see the ending cutscene. Ow. Dang, I'm so close to the shotgun upgrade, but I need 42 more gold. Oh crap. I had time to itch my leg. Leader detected. Almost good. fucking demon over here. Problem is people are shooting at my back right now too. Oh, screwed that one up. That's what I was trying to hit earlier. Super shotgun's so powerful if you just get nice and close. Scary to get close though. Oh shit. No, we were talking about Metal Hellsinger earlier, James. And I kind of want to play it just because the music sounds like it's so good in that game. At least in the soundtrack, but I've never played the game yet, so... It's a pretty short game, was it? Hey, what's up, Moby? Just catching the tail end of the stream, though. I'm gonna be wrapping things up here soon. It's almost 1 in the morning. What's up, Ice Lord?
Hellgate's eliminated.
The turrets are back
Rip and
online.
tear, you know
Get the
it.
transports ready to launch.
We're beginning to evacuate civilians now. Thank you, Slayer.
You're welcome. Oh shit. Yep, it's getting late. I can't even switch to the weapons I want to switch to. Oh, great. My last life sigil. Okay, so we have this little wolf puzzle right here, and you just have to find these. Should be 3 of them in close proximity to the wolves, and then we get what's called a wraith stone, I think. It might just be a regular ruby. And then go back up here. Yep, there's another ruby. So like a tier 3 upgrades for your weapons and shield. Sorry about that.
Seismic activity detected near the wall.
3 hours in, you having fun? Yeah, I am, Mark. The game, like, early on is less fun. The second half of the game, in my opinion, is better than the first half. But I've already played for like 15 hours on a review code of the game, so. This game gives me Halo vibes, yeah, for sure. So the alien ships and the plasma guns. Oh man. Wrap this up. Let's wrap her up. Oh, I'm sorry, Long John. I'm so sorry. Hold on. I banned the wrong person. Sorry about that, brother. There you go. Long John, you still here? My bad, dude. I didn't mean to do that. Good morning, Match. It is morning time. 12:53 in the morning. This game looks okay. However, the price they're asking for, I don't think it's worth it. Yep, that's my overall conclusion too. Feels like a good 40, solid $50 game. 70 is way too much. But it is on Game Pass too. But don't let Microsoft funnel you into their subscription service if you don't want to. Long Jonathan, you still here? I should have, I hid your channel, and then I unbanned it, though. I didn't mean to do that to you. Meant to do it to the other guy. Sorry about that. Okay, everyone. All right, we are, yeah, that's going to be it. It's getting late here, and it was a fun little session to change things up, and tomorrow night I think we'll return to Oblivion. And then on the 15th, we shall be playing Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. DLC. You guys have a great night. Have a great night. Have a great night. And I'll catch you on the next one. Final thoughts real fast, just so you guys know, now that I've played for a good amount of time. Yeah, I think it's a pretty good $50 game. I don't think it's worth $70. If I was scrapping for cash and I had to pay full price, I'd feel a little let down. Great Game Pass game, though, and overall pretty fun. Starts off a little slow, picks up a lot in the second half of the game when you have more weapons. So overall, it's got my thumbs up. It's just a little pricey. See you guys. By the way, the art in the thumbnail, the Doom picture, is the official wallpaper for Doom, so the AI is my character, the Wolfheart character. Been doing that for years now. Alright, see ya, Malaza. Oh my god, heavy metal's playing in my ears right now. You guys have the nice camp song playing. I think the game's best song is the menu song. See ya, Toby.